I'm thinking about having kids in the next couple of years. Some of my friends and some of my family have had kids recently, and the overwhelming response is that I never knew I could love somebody the way that I love my children. So if you think about that and extend that, you love your children more than anything else. Your children will love their children more than anything else. So when I look at my kids and potential grandkids, it makes me look back at my personal story. So my grandmother, born in Poland, escaped Poland before Hitler invaded in 1939, was on the run as a nomad, and not the digital nomad and Instagram influencer that you see today. She was fighting to survive, figuring out where her next meal came from, just looking to make it to that next day. In Russia, where she ended up in a displaced persons camp, she met my grandfather, gave birth to my father. They ended up escaping Russia in another displaced persons camp, ended up making it all the way over to the US, shipped out to Pittsburgh, grew up in a steel town. Wasn't exactly the easiest life or the easiest upbringing. My dad went and joined the military. They took 18 bullets out of his stomach in Vietnam. He was lucky to survive, and I'm lucky to be here. So from my perspective, impact investing is both a passion and partly a duty. When I go back to the story of my kids and potentially my grandkids, I hope that they can look back on what I've done and be as proud as I am of what my parents and my grandparents did for me. And if we look at the big picture for our generations, we have some real problems right now. We have some real issues and some potential existential threats. I feel that duty personally to do my part, to try to drive as much capital, as much awareness, and make as much impact as I can with the time, energy, and capital that I have.